Acknowledge your doubt. Have you ever felt that quiet, nagging voice in your mind that whispers, "I'm not ready," or "I can't do this"? That voice is doubt, and it's something every human being experiences. It appears at the moments that matter most, when you're about to take a leap, chase a dream, or step into the unknown. Most people see doubt as a weakness, something to fear or suppress. But here's a profound truth. Doubt is not your enemy. Doubt is a signal, a guide, a messenger that points you to the areas in your life where growth, transformation, and your true potential are waiting to be unlocked. Think back to the times when you hesitated before making an important choice. Perhaps it was applying for a new job, speaking up in front of others, or pursuing a goal that seemed beyond your reach. Doubt was there, whispering reasons to stay safe, stay small, and stay comfortable. And yet, every moment of hesitation also carries within it a hidden opportunity. Doubt challenges you. It forces you to question your limitations, to dig deeper within yourself, and to uncover the power that has always existed inside of you. The first step toward unleashing your power is to acknowledge your doubt without letting it define you. Recognize it as a natural part of the human experience, not a barrier. Feeling uncertain does not make you weak. It makes you aware. It shows that you are on the edge of growth, that something important is waiting for you on the other side of fear. Every great achievement in history, every personal transformation, every moment of spiritual awakening began with someone acknowledging their doubt, confronting it, and then choosing to act anyway. Acknowledging doubt also requires a shift in perspective. Instead of resisting it or pretending it doesn't exist, allow yourself to examine it. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this doubt? What is it trying to teach me? Where is it pointing me to grow? By approaching doubt with curiosity rather than fear, you begin to understand that it is not meant to stop you, but to awaken you. Doubt is a guidepost, showing you where your courage and faith need to emerge. When you learn to see doubt in this light, it loses its paralyzing power. You begin to recognize that the voice of uncertainty is temporary, but the strength, wisdom, and resilience you build by acting despite it are permanent. Each time you face doubt and move forward, you reclaim a little more of your power, and you step closer to the life you are meant to live. So today, make the choice to acknowledge doubt as a teacher. Observe it, honor it, and use it as a guide to your highest potential. Understand that the very feelings of uncertainty and hesitation you experience are pointing you toward growth, purpose, and the destiny waiting for you. The moment you recognize doubt for what it truly is, you take the first step toward unleashing your inner power and moving confidently toward your destiny. Transform doubt into power. Once you've acknowledged your doubt, the next step is to transform it into power. Doubt itself is not a weakness. It is a signal, a mirror showing where your growth lies. Every person who has achieved greatness, every spiritual seeker, every leader in history felt doubt. What set them apart was not the absence of uncertainty. It was their ability to act despite it. Courage is not the absence of doubt. It is the conscious choice to move forward even when the mind trembles, even when fear and uncertainty surround you. Imagine standing at a crossroads, unsure which path to take. Doubt tells you to stay safe, to wait, to avoid risk. It tempts you to settle for less, whispering, "What if you fail?" But within you, there is another voice, a voice of possibility, a voice of potential, a voice that says, "Take the step, and you will find your strength." That voice represents your inner power. The moment you choose to act despite doubt, you begin to unlock it. You tap into resilience, creativity, and determination that doubt alone could never suppress. Transforming doubt into power requires a shift in mindset. It means seeing hesitation not as a roadblock, but as a challenge to rise above. Each time you confront doubt and take action, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than you thought. Each small decision to act, to step forward, and to trust yourself creates momentum. These small steps accumulate, building confidence, courage, and clarity. Over time, doubt becomes a guide, not a prison. a signal pointing you toward your destiny rather than a reason to retreat. Patience is also a key part of this transformation. Change rarely happens overnight, and doubt will appear again and again. But every time you respond with faith, persistence, and action, you reinforce the power within you. You teach your mind, body, and spirit that challenges are opportunities, obstacles are lessons, and hesitation is a signal to grow. By consciously choosing action over inaction, belief over fear, and courage over hesitation, you gradually rewire your approach to life, turning doubt from a source of limitation into a source of empowerment. Remember, doubt is temporary, but the strength, wisdom, and resilience you cultivate by acting despite it are lasting. Every challenge you face, every fear you overcome, and every moment you choose courage over hesitation expands your power. Your doubts no longer define you. They guide you. You begin to see that your destiny is not a distant dream, but a reality that unfolds as you harness your inner power. So today, commit to transforming doubt into power. Let it fuel your determination rather than hinder your progress. Each time uncertainty arises, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, how can this moment make me stronger? How can I use this doubt as a tool to move forward? By doing so, you take control of your life. You step into the person you are capable of becoming, the life you are meant to create, and the destiny that is waiting for you to claim it. Step into your destiny. Stepping into your destiny begins with a single realization. Your future is not something that happens to you. It is something you create. Every choice you make today, every action you take, despite fear or doubt, builds the foundation for the life you are meant to live. Too often, people wait for the perfect moment, for circumstances to align, or for certainty to arrive. But the truth is, destiny is created in moments of courage, in decisions made despite uncertainty, and in actions taken when the world tells you to hesitate. Your destiny is already within you, waiting to be awakened. Every fear you face, every challenge you overcome, and every doubt you transform brings you closer to the version of yourself you were born to become. Imagine that version of yourself, confident, strong, and fully aligned with your purpose. Picture a life where you move forward with clarity, act with courage, and live intentionally every day. That life is not out of reach. It exists right now, within you, waiting for you to step into it. Stepping into your destiny also requires trust. Trust in yourself, in the process, and in the journey. Life will always bring uncertainty, and challenges will continue to appear. But when you trust your inner power, you recognize that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, every setback is temporary, and every doubt is a signal to rise above. Trust transforms hesitation into action, fear into courage, and uncertainty into possibility. It allows you to move forward even when the path is unclear, knowing that every step brings you closer to your highest potential. Action is the bridge between doubt and destiny. Dreams remain dreams without action, and potential remains potential without effort. Every small step counts. Every choice to persist, to persevere, and to act despite fear compounds over time, creating momentum that cannot be stopped. When you consistently move forward, your confidence grows, your vision becomes clearer, and your destiny begins to unfold naturally. The power that once felt distant or inaccessible becomes tangible as you claim it through daily intentional action. Your destiny is not something that happens overnight, and it is not handed to you. It is earned. It is earned through courage, through commitment, and through the unwavering belief that you are capable of more than you imagine. Every challenge you overcome strengthens you. Every doubt you face teaches you, and every fear you rise above expands the limits of what is possible. When you take control of your life in this way, you move from being a passive participant in your own story to becoming the author of your destiny. So today, make the choice to step fully into your destiny. Release the fear that holds you back. Trust the power that resides within you, and take deliberate, courageous action toward the life you are meant to create. Your destiny is waiting. It is not a distant dream, but a reality unfolding with every step you take. Unleash your power, embrace your purpose, and move boldly into the future you were always meant to live. The journey from doubt to destiny is yours, and it begins the moment you decide to claim it. As we bring this journey to a close, it's time to reflect on a profound truth. The path from doubt to destiny is not only possible, it is waiting for you to step into it. Every moment of uncertainty, every whisper of hesitation, and every doubt you have ever felt carries within it an invitation. An invitation to rise, to grow, and to awaken the power that has always been within you. Doubt is not a barrier, it is a guide, showing you where your courage, faith, and determination are meant to shine. The question is not whether doubt will come, it will, but whether you will let it define your path or transform it into fuel for your journey. Mastering your destiny begins with awareness. Recognize doubt when it appears, but do not fear it. See it as a signal that you are on the edge of growth, that something important is calling you forward. Every moment of hesitation can be transformed into insight, every uncertainty into clarity, and every fear into courage. When you acknowledge doubt, you are not giving it power. You are reclaiming your own. You are choosing to face your inner voice of hesitation, and in doing so, you unlock the strength and wisdom that have always been within you. The next step is action. Transformation does not happen through thought alone. It happens through deliberate, courageous action. Every time you act despite doubt, you create momentum. Every step forward, no matter how small, builds confidence, resilience, and clarity. Courage grows not in the absence of fear, but in the willingness to act in its presence. Each choice you make today, each decision to trust yourself, and each challenge you overcome compounds over time, shaping the life you are meant to live. This is how doubt becomes power, and power becomes destiny. Trust is also essential. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the journey. Life will always bring challenges, setbacks, and uncertainties. But when you trust your inner strength, you move forward with faith and determination. Each challenge is an opportunity, each setback is temporary, and each fear is a signpost pointing toward your growth. Trust allows you to step boldly into your destiny, confident that the life you imagine is within your reach. Finally, remember that destiny is not something that happens to you. It is something you create. It is shaped by your courage, your choices, and your commitment to rise above doubt. Every fear you face, every hesitation you overcome, and every act of courage brings you closer to the life you are meant to live. Your destiny is not a distant dream. It is unfolding in this very moment, waiting for you to claim it. So today, make the choice. Face doubt with courage. Transform hesitation into power. Trust in yourself. Step boldly into your life. Unleash your inner power. Embrace your purpose. And watch as your destiny unfolds, revealing a life more extraordinary, more meaningful, and more aligned with who you truly are than you ever imagined. The journey from doubt to destiny is yours to take, and it begins the moment you decide to claim it.